What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, and if you can hear the urgency in my voice, it's because there is a massive moderate risk. Before we had two moderate risks, now we have a massive moderate risk from Des Moines, Iowa, all the way down towards Little Rock, towards Jackson, Tennessee. The enhanced risk has expanded way eastward to the Indiana-Ohio border over here. The slight risk is expanded to Columbus. We're looking at a potentially serious major tornado outbreak right here. And we have the tornado risk 15% hatched from all these areas. That's why they fused the moderates together. And now St. Louis, Springfield, and all these areas in Illinois and Missouri are now in this 15% hatched, which means we could potentially see a very quite honestly, potentially historic outbreak in this area. We still have the 45% wind risk. The 30% hatch goes all the way down to the deep south near Greenville, Mississippi. Look at this. The hatched hail goes all the way down to Texas right here. We now have two discrete areas of large hail, around 30% over here, which means there is a 15 to 30% risk, depending on where you are, of a 2-inch hail diameter happening within 25 miles of a point or larger right there. But I want to go ahead and show you some of the wording the SPC is putting out. Summary: a severe weather outbreak looks increasingly likely, centered this afternoon and evening across a large portion of the Mississippi Valley. At least a few long-tracked, strong to potentially violent tornadoes are probable, particularly over portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley to the mid-south. Let me read this again. At least a few long-tracked, strong to potentially violent tornadoes are probable, particularly over portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley and mid-south. Swaths of intense damaging wind gusts along with very large hail are expected as well. This is not me saying this. This is the SPC's reading right here, ladies and gentlemen. Synopsis. A dangerous severe weather episode appears probable across large portion of the central states this afternoon into tonight. Primary chance with this outlook is to combine the moderate risks together, given the possibility of long-tracked, strong to potentially violent tornadoes across a broad region of the Mississippi Valley. This is coming from the SPC themselves. They're now looking at potentially violent, long-track tornadoes with this, and this is absolutely shocking right here. This is before we were looking at two potential areas of biggest risk. Now we're looking at a massive area of moderate risk because of this. Why are we looking at this? Let me show you why. This is the latest from the HRRR, the 6Z HRRR. Let's go ahead and show you this real quickly. This is 10 o'clock. This is 15Z right here. We're going to start seeing storms initiating around by 4 p.m. We're looking at discrete supercells right here. Take a look at this. This is why they issued it. These are from basically near northern Illinois all the way down to the Missouri-Arkansas border. We have discrete supercells right here, folks. And then we have another line of potential supercells in Iowa right here. So, yeah, what the HRRR is suggesting now is we're suggesting a first wave of supercells and then a second wave of supercells right there. Apparently, there's enough instability for that. And that first wave is going to remain discrete all the way into Indiana right here. That's why they expanded the enhanced risk. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Iowa, if you're in St. Louis, if you're in Springfield, Peoria, Chicago, Indiana, Kentucky, Western Kentucky, all these areas, take this very seriously. If you haven't already, get your preparedness plan ready and find your safe spot, because I guarantee you this is going to be very intense. And I'm not the only one who's saying this. The SPC is looking at this as well and showing, oh, damn, we're looking at this and this could potentially be very bad. That's basically what we're looking at. Now, I honestly think, and I talked with Ethan WX before I started recording this, we think there's the possibility for PDS tornado watches to happen. PDS tornado watches are basically, they stand for particularly dangerous situation. That's when conditions are unusually favorable for long-track tornadoes and everything like that. So, yeah, that's what we're taking a look at. We're going to go ahead and show you some of the some of the readings and everything like that we're getting from all of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Cape with this. Let's first take a look at the HRRR's Cape. The HRRR has Okay, the HRRR has a line of cape of cracking 2,000 joules per kilogram from Iowa all the way down to Arkansas and further. We're going to go ahead and show that. Basically all the way now down to near the Gulf of Mexico right there. So that should show you how big this thing's going to be right here. Let's go ahead and take a sounding right here. Let's go ahead and try to take a sounding over here. I guess let's go ahead and take a sounding over here from the wrap right here. Let's go ahead and see what they're looking at with this one right here, because this is the latest wrap as we have it. Okay, there for Madison County, Illinois, their potential hazard type is PDS tornado. The cape here is over 1,700. The SRH is over 300. The 0 to 1 kilometer shear is 40 knots. 3 kilometers 56. 6 kilometer is 84. So, ladies and gentlemen, no wonder the SPC is taking this so seriously, because this is what we're looking at right here. We're going to go ahead and take another sounding out of the Quad Cities over here, see what's going on with that over there. But yeah, that's near. But yeah, here's the risk. Tornado SRH. It's not too impressive. It's around 150 around this time. Cape's at 2,000 though, so that's definitely going to produce some hail right there if that rotation continues. Shear is pretty good, 34 and 35 at 1 to 3 kilometers respectively. 6 kilometers, 57 knots. That's going to enhance supercell development right there. And one more sounding I want to take a quick look at before I say what I want to say is down in Arkansas, because that's also a very serious area of concern right there. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, PDS tornado. Look at the shear. It's directional down there. The SRH value is around 2 to 300. Cape's at 2,200. 32 knots, 42 knots, 63 knots for 136 kilometers respectively. So, yeah. I just woke up recording this, and I was talking with Ethan WX. I was talking with the folks at Storms United. We were looking at all the data, and yeah, we are looking at a potentially historic tornado outbreak with this. And I'm not the only one saying this. The Storm Prediction Center is saying we are looking at potentially violent long-track tornadoes with this. So, if you're watching this and you're in any of these areas that are going to be affected, take this very seriously and share this video around because I want everyone to be informed about this, and I want everyone to find their safe spot, get their preparedness plan ready, and all along the like, because I can guarantee you this is going to be intense. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this video right here. We are live streaming later today, so stay tuned for that, because we are going to be covering this live. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end it right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, everybody.